guys, and welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a marker review of the Cailart 51 brush set of markers. It comes in this black carrying case, and there's 50 markers in total of color, and then it comes with one colorless blender, and it also comes with this little swatch sheet and then a little warranty of how to contact them. I personally didn't like the swatch sheet, but I will get into that later, and the markers actually look more like ohuhu markers because they had the stoppers on both ends, and then they had like the chisel nib and then the brush nib on each side, and then it says brush marker, which I like so you can tell, oh, this is a brush marker without having to like pull off the cap. Right at the time of posting this video, or editing this video actually, it was $22.99 for all 51 markers, but it's originally $30. I just looked back at the price and it's actually $39 originally, but they're having a sale. And the prices may vary from places that you get them. I've got them from Amazon, and actually right now it's actually a really good deal happening because you can get 100 for only $29, so they're on sale as well. But this is the one thing I really didn't like about the swatch sheet at all, because it's like the marker has to lay on top of it, and then it dries a weird color because it's actually not soaking into the paper because it's not paper. So that would be the one thing I don't like at all. I would preferably just like have a paper card. The swatch sheet wouldn't stop me from buying the markers. I would just preferably like a paper one that I could keep with me so I could just like reference it back to the colors. Oh, I need this color, and then I can look at it. But I do swatch them on my sketchbook anyways, so like that definitely wouldn't stop me from buying these because they're really good. This is 100% an honest review, and I actually got these for Christmas a while back, but I didn't want to do two marker reviews back to back. So I tried to put the colors in like rainbow order because I wanted them to look like pretty on the page, but then sometimes I forgot like colors in the bag, so they might not be like completely in rainbow order, but I did kind of like try to make it look all pretty. So I wanted to do a comparison real quick because they're so similar to me looking wise and kind of blending and everything wise, is ohuhu and Cailart. I looked at the prices, and for 49 markers it is almost $50. It is $49.99 on Amazon for ohuhu, and then for Cailart it is only like $39 like on a regular price for 51. I hope that kind of made sense because I was trying to think of the numbers as I went because I just looked at them, but I was also trying to like do the voiceover too, so I kind of hope that made sense. I only seen two markers that I thought was missing. Is I would like a medium or dark orange, because there was like really light and then really dark orange, and then I would kind of like a middle brown tone because I was going to like do really light brown hair, but then I couldn't really find a super light brown. But right here I did two comparisons. I did warm colors and cool colors because I wanted to see how each color would blend, like cool colors and then warm colors. They actually both did really well. They do kind of bleed a lot, but I think that could just be my paper because it's mixed media paper and not specifically marker paper. But for some reason it did bleed a lot, but I guess that's what happens when you're blending. But overall, for having like the little amount of markers that I used, because I usually like to use like 5 or 6 of each color. I know that kind of seems overboard, but I really like to get like a smooth gradient and just like make it look as smooth as possible. And with just like 3 colors each, it did really good. So the blending on this is really well. The blue blending was a little bit different because I was trying to find the correct colors, and at first I don't think I found the correct colors to blend, so I feel like I wasn't doing the right colors to do it. But then after a minute I got the right colors, and then I wanted to after a minute I decided to do blue and then fade into purple, and it actually turned out really well because at first I was like it's not gonna work for some reason because my blue choices were bad. I don't think it was necessarily the markers, I think it was just I picked kind of weird blues to go together, but then in the end it worked out really well. The red kind of looks like I was fading it to like light red, but in reality it is orange. It's just kind of a really bright dark orange. So the purple I'm using right now is actually one of my favorite colors in the set. I don't know why, but it was like a really pretty purple. In the end, I think the cool side and the warm side both look really blended well. I also wanted to do a mermaid because it's Mermay currently, and I've actually not done Mermay, but I wanted to actually at first, but then I kind of got busy, so I've not done Mermay. I'm still going to draw mermaids here and there. I'm probably just not going to do like the daily prompts or anything because I have like a bunch of videos I'm trying to get done. But here is one mermaid that I'm going to do for this month. One thing I was really liking about these markers though is they weren't overfilled. I know some markers can be overfilled, thinking like some of the ink will just like evaporate or something, but these markers weren't overfilled, but they were still like, they were filled just enough to where it didn't make the page look splotchy, but they weren't like spilling out of the sides of the marker. I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but the chisel tip and the brush tip is on each side. The chisel tip is a little bit smaller than I usually see it on markers, but that is not a bad thing. I just really don't use the chisel tip. I was originally going to do like a gradient on the tail, but then I just decided to do it like just a pink color. So I decided to use the blush color for the tail because I was like indecisive on what pink to use, but I wanted to use like the pink for the tail because there wasn't like a billion pinks. So I was like, okay, I'll just use the blush pink for the tail, and then for the fins I'll do like the bright pink. I'm going to do a short soon where I put my markers in the marker stand because I did an ASMR video last time and I think you guys liked that. So this time I'm going to do another one, but with these markers where I'm putting them in their stands. Now this disaster was kind of my fault because I didn't really know what the colors looked like because my swatch sheet was on the other side like of my whole sketchbook, so I'd have to flip over the sketchbook, look at the paper, and then go back. So I just didn't look at the paper and just like winged it on colors. Which was kind of a mistake because it kind of ended up way too dark. Because then it turned like orange. It was supposed to be yellow, but for some reason it turned orange. So I originally wanted it to be yellow and pink as the colors, but then it turned out to be like pink and orange. But I still think like the pink and orange go together. I just kind of wished I would have like been able to look at the swatch sheet and then it would have been like yellow and pink. But I still think in the end it actually did turn out pretty good. Recently, coloring and shading hair has been my favorite part of the like whole drawing process because I love shading hair. Like the new way I'm starting to shade it, it's like super fun to do it now. So when shading hair, I actually use like 4 colors. I use a really dark color, a dark color, and then like a medium color, and then the base color. And then I just build up all the colors and just blend them out after I'm done shading. Like I'll like put them all down. And then I'll blend them out after I'm done like putting them all down. A little sneak peek of what I'm going to post next week is either a collab with Blue Pickles or I'm going to do a second part to drawing my subscribers' OCs. So are you guys doing Mermay or what are you guys doing for this May? Because I know there's an official prompt list, but I know some bigger art YouTubers also make their own prompt list. Now I was thinking of making myself a prompt list like to put on my community tab, but I'm not sure if you guys would want that. So if you guys would want me to do like my own little Red Wolf sketchbook prompt list for Mermay, I could actually do that and just be like a few days behind. I have no clue how people do a voiceover in like one sitting because my voice is like almost gone. My voice is like goodbye people and I'm over here like trying to get it done, but for some reason my voice is like not wanting to cooperate. So if I sound a little hoarse or weird, it's probably because I've been talking for like 12 minutes. Okay, so the videos I said I was going to do next week, I'll probably do the week after that because I just realized it's going to be Mother's Day next week and I was thinking of doing like a special Mother's Day video. So if I can't get that out, I'll probably just do a live stream or something, but I'm going to really try to like get the Mother's Day video done. So I definitely didn't want to color the whole page, but I still wanted to do like a blue background because she's in the sea. So I decided to do like a box, but then I wanted to put some bubbles in it like she actually is in the ocean, like in those little like white bubbles. I think they're mostly in cartoons, but I still thought it was really cute to do them. And real quick, here is a list of my pros and cons for the Cailart markers. I really don't have any cons except a few suggestions, like I would actually like a paper swatch card. I would like a few extra markers like to be added into there so it was a more variety, and that's about it. And otherwise they are like really good affordable markers and they're almost better than ohuhu. I think they're probably like about the same, but they're definitely cheaper, which is an awesome thing. I also like how they put the numbers, but they also put like a name, like they put like Rose Blush or like a name, but they also put numbers with it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss when I post. And I will link the markers down below.